So, this is what I look like with my clothes on. We have ourselves a Wiki Waka Waka Waka. So, we do a smell test to see if they're clean. They smell like plastic. Well, old plastic. They don't smell like anything at all. So, you'll notice that everything has a little bit of a little groove there where you can slide in one of these things. Oh, sorry, this is kind of heavy, but they're all triangular shaped here. Let me clean up a little bit of a smudge there. Get off this crumb of goo off the. So from now on, I'll be doing this inside the garage though, because the computer's getting dusty here. There's a little bit of dust fume there. There's a little bit of dust fumes down here. So we're gonna try and find where the groove is. So if you notice that each one of these little prongs has a flat piece here, a flat piece here. You see flat, but a ridgy ridge here. See, it's got a little ridgy ridge here. So we suppose that this goes into the ridgy ridge, right? And you are correct. Let's see if I can line it up. Oh, a bit of hair though. Because we're trying to remove hair from this system, we must as well try and get as much hair off the tool as possible. And I may need to turn this around, but it goes into the ridgy ridge there. See, it goes into the ridgy ridge, and somehow it's not ridging yet properly. Oh wow! Oh yeah. And then we have this little piece of sofa. We have this little thing that lies flat in here. See, now it spins easily now. Now that we removed all those UFO-shaped O-rings of the hair. So we're gonna test to see. Last night I just tried to see if there's a pencil here that I need to use to write with my notes, my school notes later on this afternoon. There we go, pencil. I try to use up as much pencils as I can because I usually have switched to pens, but these pencils have been here for such a long time over the years that the erasers have been hardened. We can't use the erasers anymore. So we're gonna try and look for number 10 here. So you have one set that's screwdriver and cross screwdrivers, or subsiga in Chinese. This is the sub is the word for 10, and Z is a letter or character. And a little bit of licorice trail on my computer there, just popping in my mouth on the keyboard deck here. I have to spell with new tools. So the letter 10 has a cross, right? So it's sub Z. That's what we call a Christian cross. So we will try to subsiga this. So these are cross screws, so subsiga screws. And we don't really want it to slide around too much, otherwise it'll start de-threading the thread. See? So that's too small. And this is a number 10, I believe. PH400. And also you have a flathead screw. These can only sell for like $8 at Lowe's. So this mine might be a bit bigger because I tested it. So okay, but don't force it. Let's try it. This one is a number PH1. So maybe PH2 will work. One side is flat screws. One side is thin screws. So this is PH0. PH0 maybe work for. Somewhat works. PH00 again. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just have to look for the right size. Play around with it to see what the right size is. I'm going to contact Dyson to figure out if I can find two of their screws. Because you can only find these Dyson screws for Dyson vacuums. Uh-oh. This one's tricky. Time for Nikki to get tricky. And then again, these are the torque screws. These ones here are the torque screws. So I think maybe PH1 is our best hope. So cross our hope, cross our fingers, and hope to fly. Put a little bit of pressure into it too, but not too much. Otherwise, you might thread the. You might make the thread jump or screw jump. See, already we're starting to thread it, or we're trying to strip the thread. So we're gonna figure out. We're gonna figure out if Dyson can have extra screws, because I think I've warped this one already. Again, this one's less warped, so it goes in easier. Not so tight, but not so tight that it jiggles around though. So see if this opens up easily. Well, not easy, because this one has to be forced in there a little bit. And once again, same thing over here. But the good thing is this thing spins around nicely now. And once again, you got a little bit of hair here, so we're just gonna yank those out. Sometimes the dust in the hair doesn't want to come out, so sometimes you have to brush it out. Dust in the hair. So that was at least 2 years worth of hair. So once again we have the once again you're trying to find the groovy groove here. The groovy groove, and you have the little slot where the groovy groove goes into. So, and it looks like, oh, careful. It looks like it fits in there. We'll push. Everything all lines up. Good. And the machine should be cleared. Shouldn't make any more of those clicking sounds, by the way. Apparently this is at least 2 years old, so already it looks like that in 2 years. So you know that it's not been well worn out. I bet that when you buy a new beater brush, they'll give you 4 new screws. But we don't want to buy a new beater brush. This is brand new, right? So maybe buy another beater brush in about 2 years. Or every 10 years or so. Then you go one more screw here. And then you pop that screw in. Oh, I dropped my finger. Ah, this is magnetic, yes? This is magnetic? No. It's negatory. There you go. I actually thought Mastercraft was a Canadian thing, because I keep on seeing it at Superstar or Canadian Tire. So I thought Mastercraft was no. Make sure the screw is straight, so it doesn't snap through the side of the tubular here. What is this, tubular dude? Make sure it's in there. Make sure you don't strip the screw. Make sure you don't strip the screw head too. I'm sure that there's a Mastercraft tool for everything, like even ones that teach you to unscrew or sharpen the head, or there's some kind of weird life hack for that too. But we're getting there. Okay, everything looks okay. Everything's all cleaned up inside, and as much as possible, snap this back into place. Run your finger across the whole thing to make sure it's all evenly put in there. And bring the clips down. And it should be cleaned up for another. It should be for another. Oh, no, it's alright. It's right. It's alright, I think. Should be good for another. So let's take it out for a test run and. There's just this crud-full grime everywhere, but I'm not in the mood to clean it up right. Do a real cleanup yet. I mean, I'll just hopefully this thing slides on the track properly. And it always put things away, so this goes downstairs to the kitchen's trunk drawer. The funny thing is, my stepdad probably has a ton of these everywhere. But I didn't find it, so I'm trying to find a 15-point screw and a 10 screw for that. Okay, I'm gonna do a test run to figure out to see if this thing is okay. And then I'll bring all these vacuums upstairs. They're getting kind of heavy, so they're getting kind of full now, especially the bagged one. Not in the mood to study yet, as it's evident by my procrastination, but I have to eventually. Procrastination is will be the death of us all. Everything looks okay in here. Smells clean. Doesn't smell like grimy shit. Alright, let's run it. Let's run the program. The program runs and we'll continue our studies so this is part 3. So part 4 to see if it works. So turning it off now.